Prep with me for 2024. I like to do a yearly reset routine. This is the time of the year where everyone's doing their manifesting, trying to get their lives back together. And I just feel like, how are we supposed to do that when our rooms are looking like this? We're feeling crusty. We've barely been taking care of our physical and mental health. I say we because I know I'm not the only one. My vibrations recently have been super low. I've been feeling very stressed. I am just in need of a little mini life glow up. So we're starting off the video with a physical glow up to give me a little confidence boost. So this week I booked an appointment at a scalp spa, which I recently discovered was a thing, and oh my goodness, I needed this. It was so therapeutic. They were using a lot of cool fancy technology. I got to see what my scalp looked like up close. They showed me all the buildup, which was so gross. But overall, this was the relaxing self-care experience that I needed. By the end, my hair felt so much lighter. I just felt like a whole new girly. An essential step in any of my reset routines is a self-care night. I'm telling you guys, if you're ever not feeling like yourself, or you're just feeling like you need your personality back, try dedicating a night or a day strictly for self-care. Typically, this is what a self-care night looks like for me. This face mask feels so good. This one that I had got from Korea, I had bought a couple of face masks from over there, and I still haven't finished them. I put some ice in a cup to make my little face roller colder, and then usually I will light up a candle. This is my current favorite. I specifically only ever use this one for self-care nights. The skin is so plump and juicy. Another way that I'm preparing for the new year is easing back into my routine, and I highly recommend that you do this as well, especially if you don't have a routine. Start creating one to set yourself up for success, because this type of change doesn't happen overnight. You can't just expect yourself to have a whole new routine on January 1st. Slowly start trying to work on your habits. I made my matcha for the morning. I cannot get over how cute this cup is. It has a little bear and it says my daily life. Anyways, today we are doing part 2 of the yearly reset routine, which is doing some deep cleaning. I already feel so much better after all the self-care that I did yesterday. I feel refreshed, and now my apartment needs some refreshing. I put together a little cleaning to-do list, and the first thing on the list is to pick up everything off of the ground, because that's usually what causes my apartment to look the messiest. Outside Barnes & Noble's. Since this whole video is me preparing for 2024, I realized I am not mentally prepared for the new year. I feel like something that will help with that is reading some books. I feel like picking up a new book is a really good way to get motivated, and overall just a really good way to shift your mindset, which I currently need. This book will forever be one of my top favorites. I will forever highly recommend this if you're trying to level up your life, because I'm telling you, it's life-changing. I just got back from Barnes & Noble's and we got a book. I was tempted to buy several books, but I had to stop myself because I was like, realistically, I am not gonna have time to read all of these. So I went with this one. It is called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I actually started reading this book a while ago and I ended up losing it, so I didn't get to finish the whole thing, but the couple of chapters that I did read were so good, and I highly recommend that you guys get this so that we read this together. There was literally a page in here that I need to show you guys. It has to do with what I've been talking about a lot in this video, which is like raising your vibrations and why that's necessary in order to be able to manifest things into your life and like align with your higher self. It's this page. It like shows you this picture. This shows you that you attract things that are at the same energy level as you are. I'm telling you guys, what you think you become. I literally have a poster on my wall that says that. If you're just constantly in a negative headspace and you don't try to make the effort to get out of that, that's literally what you will attract. You guys need to read this book. Literally on the same page it says how much of your creative energy is tied up in guilt, hatred, resentment, lack, or fear. The truth is that you could be using all that energy to create a new destiny, which is literally what I've been doing this whole video. Instead of staying in that low vibrational state of I hate my life, I feel lazy, I look crusty, I've been doing things like a self-care day, cleaning my room, etc. to rewire my thought patterns. I had seen this like consciousness levels chart that is basically a visual representation of what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get to the top, aka my healing journey. I'm gonna be reading a couple chapters tonight, going to bed early, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm so excited. This is my favorite part of my yearly reset routine, which is sitting down at my computer, whipping out the journal, the planner, and planning for the months ahead, setting my goals, which I've been sitting here doing, and I'm so excited because I'm realizing that I have so much stuff coming up that I need to talk to you guys about. So first of all, there will be a part 2 to this video. Every year I make like my yearly motivational videos for you guys, and so this video is kind of like prepping for that. I'm in my journal right now breaking down my goals, what I'm envisioning for the next year, that in my next video when I do create like that vision board, this will be like a guide. But besides like work stuff, every month I also like to plan ahead for things that aren't work related. Throughout the month you do need to dedicate days to doing things for yourself. Like for example, once a month in my calendar I'll put this day you're gonna go get your nails done. I make sure I have a haircut appointment booked. I'll dedicate like one day on the weekend to completely spending that day on my own, maybe taking myself on a date. The list goes on. I'll put a screenshot here of things that I recommend that you should plan for at the beginning of each month. This will really allow for a well-balanced life so that when you look at your calendar, you'll have things on your calendar to look forward to. And lastly, now that we are on the subject of planning for the year of 2024, there is something exciting that I'm currently planning for coming up in the next 2 weeks that I'm so excited for. I won't be announcing that until like a week or two from now. You guys are not ready. In 2024, I did want to share with you guys a really exciting trip that I have planned coming up this next summer. I talked about it already on my Instagram, but I'm basically getting the opportunity to travel with you guys to Bali. This last year, creating travel vlogs was one of my favorite things, and getting to share those experiences with you guys always made me feel like you guys were there with me, reading your comments, and now I actually get to bring you guys along with me. Trova Trip is making this possible. The girls trip is almost fully booked. There's actually a few spots left, and you guys can still request a spot. If you guys want to join the girls trip, I will have it linked below. If you go click the link, you can check out the itinerary. It gives you all the info. Go check out my Instagram highlights. I have a whole story dedicated to answering all of your questions. Basically, it'll be around 8 to 20 of us. You can book the trip through the Trova Trip link, which literally will provide everything from transportation, food, the hotel, tour guides, all the activities. The only thing that you'll be responsible for booking separately will be your flight. You do have to be over 18. Then we'll all be meeting there. You'll get picked up by Trova Trip at the Bali airport. We'll literally all be staying at the same hotel. It won't be all of us in one room, but then we'll be doing all the activities together. We'll literally get to become besties. It's like perfect if you've been wanting to book a trip. Maybe you're too scared to go alone, or your friends just aren't down. I'm down to go with you. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't even have to be in the videos if you don't want to be. It'll just be a cool experience for us to get to make memories together, and you can be based anywhere because like I said, you will be booking your own flight separately to get to Bali, or if you're in Bali already, then you don't even have to worry about the flight. Make sure to check that out before it sells out. I'll see you guys next week in part 2. I will be making a little glow up series for the new year. Love you guys so much.